Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Okay, hey, this is Johnny Bean. Okay, we're back. We're back. I'm sorry. People
Welcome
said that we were lagging. I didn't see it. So I don't know. But it wasn't too bad for a 13-minute video getting almost 200 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty
yeah.
amazing.
187 views that last video. We didn't even say anything. Okay. All right. So now we are back, and let's see if people jump back in. Yeah, and if you're just joining us, yeah, we just started a video and people said we were lagging really bad, which I didn't see it. Although I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave the chat box alone just in case it's coming from my side because of this laptop.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to see the chat box. So maybe that'll be the issue or the problem or whatever because it lags. For me, it always lags. Always.
Right.
You know. But I figure it's just the laptop. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me just look. Let me just do this real quickly.
All right. So we're all getting back here. Wow. What was that?
As we pause for station identification.
Man, that's loud too.
Check. Can you hear that echo, Dave?
Yep.
Can you hear that? That it sounds like you're in a cave.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's on Joe's side. I don't understand what it is either. Maybe Joe, maybe you can jump back in.
Whatever you guys want me to do is what I'll do.
Okay. Yeah. Jump out and jump back in because it's weird.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just leave the
Sorry,
room.
Joe.
And then come back.
That's no problem. No problem. I'll try it in a little bit, guys. Okay.
Okay. Check.
Okay.
Check. Well, it's not even there now. So Joe.
He left. He left, and for some reason, these my buds aren't working.
Huh? You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
I hear you. Your buds are working fine. The microphone, it works. It works. Let's see. Okay, so we're back. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I was calling this Music Monday, but this might be hashtag messed up Monday or something. Anyway, so where's Joe? Where's Joe now?
He said he'll be back. He said he'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So anyway, thank you everybody. It's 5:37 p.m. on the West Coast. 18 people looking at us. I'm gonna leave the chat box alone in case it was my laptop's fault. So I can't see what you guys are saying. So Dave, I think Dave will be in charge of that.
Yeah. All right. I'll take care of it.
Okay. All right. So I was talking about my gig on Friday. It was a lot of fun. Like I was saying, it took me about 3 hours to get up there. Did a sound check. I sent out a picture. You know how usually I take those like the photo, like I look down at my guitar and I look at my pedal board and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I usually take those, post them on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Check. Can you hear that, Dave? That echo?
Yes. Yeah, I can.
Check. Okay. All right, it's not there now. Okay, cool. Can you hear us, Joe?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So my gig on Friday, got up there, did sound check. I was thinking about doing like a Facebook Live thing, but I really didn't get a chance to do it. They started letting people into the show. It was like a dinner. It was like a dinner event, and we were having problems with the PA. We were having like feedback, like issues and all this stuff, and they started letting people in. So we're like, oh no, some of these issues. How are we going to fix this stuff with people sitting here looking at us?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, I'm sure you've played those gigs where it's a dinner gig and people come in and they're sitting there looking at you, and you're in trouble. Like right now with the echoes and the lags and so I can't see the chat box. So.
Apparently it's still lagging. Everyone is still freezing up and people are leaving.
Well, maybe if you guys can hear me, watch this on the replay. It looks fine to me.
Same here.
I don't know. Joe, see if you can tune in on your phone and see if you're getting the
Okay, getting the circle of death.
the spins.
Circle of doom.
Right now, it's doing fine for me right now.
Let's see it. Hold it up to the.
Yeah, hang on. Let me cut this light off. You can see it better because that light's shining up there.
Okay, there's. Oh wait. Oh wow, you can see all the. Maybe I'll just have to read the chat box on your side. See if I can read that. Let me see if I can. Hold it closer. Hold it closer to the words. Uh-oh. Now it's spinning. It's like somebody's trying to draw a mustache on your face.
Oh, Lord.
Look at that. Let me see. Bubba James is saying something.
It's a white Shelton.
Oh, no, it's fine now. It looks good. Hold the words closer so I can see the words. Hey, guys. Hey, David Allen. Now it's working. Sean Mahoney, yes, has something. Bubba 5150 Fly Guys back. The Vigilant is here. Awesome. Adam Scheinberg, I still love you. I can't read that. I can't see it. Dave's head is covering your words. I still love you guys. Oh, okay. Awesome. Rick Smith, watch replay. Got it. Oh, Rick, if you can see us now, just watch us now.
All right, Johnny, my arm's getting tired.
Okay, sorry. Okay. That was a new segment where Joe actually shows me the chat box. I'm going to keep the chat box closed on my side, so I can't see.
I got it. I'll take care of it.
Okay, cool. So anyway, so the gig, I was going to do like a Facebook Live thing, but they started letting people in, and we were trying to fix the PA and all this stuff. So that's why I didn't do any Facebook Live stuff. And I tried recording a song, like just recording it, to upload. Mm-hmm. And I was, when you're in the middle of a show and you're trying to mess with your phone, it's never really a good idea,
Yeah, I'd say.
So I didn't get any footage from the actual gig, although I know there is, because I saw people filming us. So there probably will be some footage
right
on Facebook at some point. And
David Allen Wright says that there's a timeout issue on the server side, and it's all across YouTube.
Okay, so it's not okay, all right.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess it'll probably fix itself, right? It won't be like we'll always see this video and it'll be jumping around, right?
No, well, it looked fine to me.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fine.
I had it on the TV, and it sounded perfect.
Okay, good.
It was fine. Okay, so anyway, my gig Friday was cool. It was a lot of fun, and the band I played with, it's a singer-songwriter. Her name is TC, and maybe some of you went to her Facebook or her website or whatever. It's musicbytc.com. And we're playing another show in February.
Cool.
in Oakland. Very
nice.
So if any of you guys live in the area, if you're watching this, if you want to come to the show in February, you can. The details will be on our pages. When the date gets closer. I'm thinking it might be on a Sunday night too, if that matters.
Well, maybe I can be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Start walking now. You might get here.
Maybe. It might take longer for me personally to walk there.
So let's see. Also, something else I wanted to say really quickly. One of our viewers, his name's Rob. Not the Rob that we know. There's
because the Rob that we know is Ron.
Yeah, Ron. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, not Ron. There's another guy named Rob. He's the guy that I ran into at in a Guitar Center like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like he came up to me and he said he watches these things and everything. He sent me some messages today saying that it looks like Guitar Center is building another location out here.
Oh wow!
Cool. Up in Dublin, California, which is East Bay. So that's pretty cool. He said it looks like it might be a pretty big store too, from the looks of the site.
Wow.
So
That's
that's yeah. I'll have like. Are you awake?
I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are we boring you, Joe? Are we boring you?
No, sir, not at all. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
Please.
It would be all right. It would be all right if you were on the bottom, but every time you do that, it shows a very clear picture of you.
What?
There's a very clear picture of Joe every time he yawns.
I'm sorry.
No, because he has got the microphone on.
Hey, at least I didn't call him Dave this time.
Yeah, that was weird, man. You're like, so Dave, how was your...
No, you know why? It's because of the hair. He's got. I mean, I haven't seen him with his hair like that. He usually has a hat on. And, no, I don't know. I've never really seen him with hair.
How does that make him Dave? You don't have hair.
I know, but there are other Daves. I don't know. I told you I was reading David Allen Wright in the comments, and they said Dave, and I was talking to Joe. Oh my God, my cheeks hurt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Oh God.
This is
Oh God. Oh Lord mercy.
This is okay.
Okay, new guitar center. He's building a new guitar center. You said.
Yeah, it looks like it, and so that's pretty cool. So I mean, that's dangerous for me though, man, because when I go up to the East Bay, are you still yawning?
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
You're standing here. You look like, from the small box. You look like you're yawning.
No. I've just got my hand up here. No, I promise I'm not.
You're like this.
Oh God.
You know what I do sometimes? You know what? Just to mess with people. If someone wants to take a photo of me, I'll take one of those really really cheesy like you know you know how see right there he looks like he's yawning. You know how people go like
he's hiding his smile.
You know how people go like this. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's like, hey Johnny. I'm like,
oh my God. Oh Lord.
Joe, you gonna make it?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm just laughing. I'm laughing at y'all.
That's how we keep people awake, is by laughing. Otherwise, this is so boring. Okay, yeah. So it looks like. Oh no, I was saying this is dangerous for me though, man. Having 3 guitar centers on my route. You know, I'll be up there tomorrow, and not that this guitar center is open yet, because it's not. But when it is, I'll have 3 locations to stop by. You know, on my way home. Nice. Which is wild. You know? Yeah. So if you guys think, I spend too much time in there, which just wait. But no, seriously though, I know I post a lot of videos and photos from Guitar Center. Seriously, I only pass by the places and I'm only in there for an hour or two. 15, 20 minutes, if that. If that. Yeah. I'm in and out real quick of those places. No, some of my friends on Facebook are complaining. They're like, dude, you're always at Guitar Center, always. You know? Because it looks like I am, but I'm really not.
So funny.
Although I love Guitar Center, so I actually am in there a lot, but not really.
That's okay.
Is that a meow?
Is that your cat?
No, that's my granddaughter in the next room. She's calling for her nana. I'm sorry, I got the door closed.
Is that a cat? Is that a cat?
Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Hey, we got
he just snorted.
Hang on.
Dave is so crazy, man. Dave.
Hashtag amusing Monday.
Oh.
Anyway, it looks like we're good. I can't see the chat box, but we got 38 people looking at us.
Yeah, it's all good.
So everything's cool, you guys?
Yeah, looks it.
Everything's good, yes.
We're not lagging?
Oh, nope. 38 people watching, 10 thumbs ups.
Yes. Awesome. All right.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, if you dig this stuff, give us a thumbs up. Nice. That shows us that you're awake.
And not yawning.
Oh boy.
So what else? There's I'm looking at my notes here. I do keep notes, believe it or not. Okay, so yeah, I talked about Guitar Center, my gig Friday. Yeah, there should be more photos from the gig. I think there's only like one photo that I actually saw. You guys probably saw it. I shared it all over Instagram and
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that of you looking down at your pedal board.
yeah. Well, no, that's the one I took. There's another one that somebody took from the audience.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 5:49. Hey, Dave Lucy, you want to jump in here? Our friend Dave Lucy just got a new guitar and he wanted to show it off. So, Dave Lucy, let's get Dave Lucy in here.
Yeah. Hey Joe, while we're waiting for Dave Lucy to get his act together, why don't you show us that El Natural Wolfgang that you got?
Okay, sure.
I just love that guitar. It's so beautiful.
I do too. Yes, sir. I do too.
Dave Lucy. There's like there's a billion Dave Lucys.
Lucy.
Hey,
go ahead, Johnny.
Dave Lucy, if you could message me your email address. Or actually, well, no, I can do it this way. Never mind.
Wow, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Yes, sir. It is. Thank you.
Now, when you got it, was it in tune? Was it set up really well, or did you have to do? It was set
up really well. It was in tune, but it was like it was a step down. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? It was like a whole step down, or close to a step down. Don't they do that for a reason, Dave? When they ship a guitar, don't they?
They tune them a half step down because that's the way Eddie plays them. But yes, it's they're also for shipping. You slack tune the guitar, and it'll chances are the strings will not break.
Right. Yeah.
I learned that the hard way on my very first flight that I've ever taken. When I flew, I guess I was 16, and I flew to Florida to visit my grandparents. And I brought a guitar. I brought an acoustic guitar with me, and I didn't slack tune it. And it was in the belly of the plane. And when I got off the plane, all the strings were broken.
Oh my God!
I thought someone played a nasty trick on me. I didn't realize that you were supposed to slack tune the strings so they wouldn't break. And yeah, that's what happened.
I didn't know that.
Sure. Well, if you bring the guitar in the plane, in the cabin, that's one thing. That's fine. But if it's under the plane, slack tune the guitar.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Am I on here? Well, I remember when I've taken a lot of guitars on a lot of planes, and I've detuned. Is that what it's called? Detune?
Detune, slack tune, yeah.
Detune, slack tune the guitar or whatever. Okay, Dave Lucy just sent me his email address.
Is that because of the pressure situation when it's up in the air or something? Is that why that is?
Sure,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it only needs to be about a half step. It doesn't have to be much.
Right.
And it doesn't. You don't even need to keep it in tune. Just slack tune it. Just detune it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something to do with the pressure of the neck with the strings. If it was in like 440 or something, I didn't know. I just took a guess.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if that was the reason or not.
Okay. All right, Dave Lucy. All right, invite. There you go.
All right.
There you go, man. Yeah, Dave Lucy, our friend Dave Lucy. He just got a brand new guitar. 2 days ago?
Yep.
It was Friday. It was. I was leaving. I was trying to get out of here, and he was messaging me, saying that they got a guitar, and we'll see it in a moment.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So hey, everybody, thanks for watching this stuff. If you dig this stuff, please give it a thumbs up. That lets us know that you appreciate this stuff. And yeah.
Awesome. Good stuff. 39 people watching.
Yeah. Thank you for coming back. Oh, there's Dave.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Who needs to get their act together?
Hey.
I heard that a few minutes ago.
Yeah, huh? I know. Dave yeah. Nesdal said Nesdal, he says things, but he doesn't think sometimes before he says certain things. So yeah.
Do I sound the
Well-
right? Do I look all right?
Yeah, you look fine.
All right, cool.
It looks like you got your act together. It's just the way I talk, you know. You got to come from New York to understand
yeah.
my.
Yeah, but I have it here.
Okay, so tell us about that thing. Tell us the story. Tell us about it.
Presenting.
So I was in a local music store down the road from me Thursday afternoon getting my stealth amp fixed, which is all fixed now. There was a bad solder joint on channel 3 that he saw and fixed that I think was a factory issue, but it's all good now. What was happening was the low end was bypassed, so it would just sound very tinny and just not full, but it's good. And I saw this on the wall, and I took a few pictures of it, and I sent it to a few people. I don't remember who exactly I sent it to. I probably sent it to some of you guys. And I was convinced that I needed to go back the next day and buy that guitar. So I did.
Nice.
I can't afford to keep it. I have to get rid of it. And me and a buddy are working a few things out, and he's going to be getting this bridge. I don't want to say who it is on the air, but he'll be showing this off on Facebook, I'm sure. And I'll probably be on this show showing it off eventually too. But it's definitely a lot of fun to play with. My singer was over here yesterday, and we were jamming out. And we did Summer Nights.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to learn the lyrics and such in like a minute or two, so it was, you know.
Now, did you intonate it so that all the strings are in tune?
Yeah, it was actually pretty easy. Didn't take that long, maybe 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Just,
You know the
quick
funny
little
thing.
adjustments here. Yeah.
The funny thing with trans-trem guitars is every time you change the strings, you have to do a full intonation, or else it won't work.
Golly, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Well, I mean, there's two kinds of intonation. There's just like your regular intonation, and then there's the transposing intonation.
Mhm.
Transposing intonation is what you need to calibrate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When I'm
Cool
I'm
guitar,
sure
though.
that all you need to do that is you just lock it one step up here, and then I think it's either you adjust these, and then you bring it a step and a half down, and then you turn these screws. It's either one of the two. You only do one at a time, but it's really not that hard to use once it's set up properly.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's so
everybody
cool.
He needs to try one of these someday.
Yeah, it's a great find.
Good.
Really a great find. I had a great time playing Rob Johnson's. He has a GL2T from '85, and man, what a fun guitar!
It really is fun.
It really sounds. It has that sound. It has that that Steinberger sound.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, sure. Even unplugged, it sounds like that.
Sounds pretty great.
Nice.
That's very cool.
Nice, man. Very cool guitar, Dave.
Sure is. Very nice.
Yeah.
But does anyone want to ask any questions, or if anyone has any questions, I can stick around and answer, but I don't want to hog up your show.
Oh, no.
About how heavy is that guitar?
Really? I mean, I got another guitar here to compare it to.
I mean, is it as heavy as like is it like a 6 pound, 7 pounds like a Wolfgang or?
Yeah, it's less than that.
I
feel like it's 5'6".
Cool, that's pretty light.
There's no way it's neck heavy.
No,
not at all. Not at all. This is a tiny little thing. I think the balance point is like in the middle of the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, use it in good health while you have it.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually sent an email to Jeff Babbitt's. I think that's pronouncing that right.
Yep.
He has a page on his website. If you get a Steinberger, he wants to know and he wants to talk to you about it. So I sent him an email, and I actually got a call from somebody he works with today.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to know like what the deal was, like what I was doing with this. And we figured out like what year it was, where it came from.
So what year is it?
2004, actually. So it's not one of the.
So is it a Gibson?
It's one of the Gibsons that they made using the spare parts they had. before they stopped making these. Same trans trim as the
2004.
late ones, but yeah,
That's very cool.
Where is my yeah.
the neck. They told me a funny thing over the phone. The necks say Steinberger USA and then the serial number, but the body and the entire guitar was assembled in Korea.
Really?
The neck was made in Oregon.
Wow.
So they get away with putting Steinberger USA on the neck because the neck was made in Oregon.
So that's somewhat similar to the one that I have.
Yeah, it's similar, but
somewhat, because this is from around the same time period. I bought this in 2003.
I don't think I've ever seen you show that one off before.
Now, does that have a trans trem on it, Johnny, or no? Or is that an S trem?
No.
If that had a trans trim, we know about it by now, I'm sure. You'd be talking about that all the time.
I mean, it
David
says
it's said, you can go, Johnny. Sorry.
It says it's a Steinberger system.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never thought it was a trans trem. I think it's just like a regular. I think it's just like some sort of regular tremolo that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think mine's a trans trem. It just looks like that.
No. Oh man, I wish it was. Yeah, that's one of the Spirit models.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like their budget, whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool guitar, but it looks like the guitars they're around this from the same same time.
Yeah, David Allen Wright said something about fretwear. There's absolutely no fretwear that I can see anywhere. Like this thing does not feel or look like it's been played a lot at all.
Yeah, it looks brand new to me. Really looks great.
You have that little ding right there, but that's the only thing. That's it. Yeah. I'm sad I can't keep it, but that's the way things work. No.
Oh man.
Yeah. The guy who's getting this transfer, he's gonna have fun with it.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, but what you're getting is also going to be really cool.
Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can kind of share what the general thing is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with that, with any of that, because it's there's nothing wrong with what's going on. So nothing that needs to be kept secret.
No, and I told the guys on the phone, and they were like, "Yeah, he's probably getting you more than we can offer you to buy it from you."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, "Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hear."
Mm-hmm.
It's a PV Wolfgang special that he's painting, like the 2013 tour and Tokyo Dome show.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have a red Tessie switch, which I ordered the other night. And actually been in email contact with Rob. It's like, I told him this is the guitar it's going in, and I sent him the mock-up, and he's like, "That's cool. Send me pictures, and I'll put it on the Facebook and Instagram page." I'm like, cool.
Yeah, cool.
It's going to have the kill switch, and since it's a PV, it doesn't have a tone knob, so what we're doing is putting a Fernandez sustainer in it instead.
Wow.
That's been ordered, so that's on the way soon. So that'll be here when the guitar gets here, and I'll just wire it up.
Well, who's gonna?
However long it takes.
You might want to. You might want to send that guitar to Fernandez and let them do it, because there's going to be a lot of routing to put that system in the back.
Chris is doing all the routing. He's routing it for me. Yeah, he's routing everything.
Okay, cool. Because I know that he sent his. Yeah. He sent his to Fernandez.
He sent it for the wiring. He actually did the routing on his himself.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So
okay,
he
cool.
routed the entire cavity for whatever he needed in that, and then a separate cavity for the battery, like this. So that'll be an easy drop in too. I won't have a cover plate for it because it'll just be oddly shaped, but we'll make it work. When you do it tidy enough, you can just leave it open.
Yeah.
Easy access.
Or you can make a plate out of vinyl.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
vinyl
I can do
plate.
So,
nice.
I'm really looking forward to that guitar. It'll probably be one of a kind with a kill switch and sustainer Wolfgang.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the PV special with a standard neck on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably won't switch the ebony neck off my Stealth and put it on that, even though it would look like the original thing. But that Stealth guitar is just perfect as is, and I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
cool. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Plus, in the long run, you could probably buy another one pretty inexpensively and put it on there at some point.
Yeah. I'll keep my eye on the market for a used one popping up. Someone's parting one out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's bound to pop up every now and then. I know that's how Rob picked his up. I was looking at that one the same day. He got to it an hour before I did. That ended up on his tobacco burst for forever. And now that's off with somebody. So, but that worked out well because I didn't know what I was going to do with it at the time.
Right.
But
very cool.
Inviting me to come and talk and share.
Oh, anytime. It was real cool. Cool to hear from you and see the guitar. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, let me take you on a little trip and we can go see my amp setup. Do you guys want to see that?
Yeah, sure.
Let me just shut my camera off for a quick second.
Is there any activity in the chat box?
Let's see.
There's 37 people watching.
A lot of people saying nice guitar. 5150 Fly Guy says nice guitar, Dave. Rick Smith says nice.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people saying
cool. No more lag.
No more lag.
No, it was looking great to me when I was looking at it.
Very cool. Alex Zipkin says as far as fretware, I guess he's saying fretware because it's a misspelled word. He says he's got some mild fret wear on the frets on his Wolfgang after a year and a half. He plays it a lot. Alex says he wishes he could afford a Steinberger. We all wish we could afford a Steinberger.
Me too.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see your amps. What do you have?
Right. Well, I just got this. If I'm looking in the right direction, I got this set up about a month ago, and I got my pedals and such down here. Most of the stuff I don't have cables to hook up, so I just swap around and go. And these two are always on, basically doing something, however light or heavy it needs to be. It's doing something.
What is that, a time factor and a pitch factor?
Yeah, it's a time factor and pitch factor. Yeah. And I got a Voodoo Lab power supply thing working with that. But hopefully I'll have this pedal board hooked up soon. I'm just waiting for the loop switcher thing that I had custom ordered from this guy. And I don't know when that's coming in, but when I get that, I'm shipping all this stuff off to who, and he's fixing it up for me.
Who'd you get the looper switch from?
I think it's like from loopermasters.com or something like that.
Okay.
He does all of them custom. It's a family business. They've been doing this for a couple of years, and it's pretty competitively priced too. I got a 4-pedal looper for $50.
That's good. Really good.
Yeah, with custom LEDs, like you can choose what colors you want and wear and such.
I get those loopers done from a guy here on Long Island. Pedal Racks is the name of the place.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll keep
my friend Tom Peck.
Man.
Very cool.
Like the amp, 5150, double neck, Cherry Wolfgang, custom, Ernie Ball Music Man, home built one, Stealth, Washburn, and then the AX40 over there in the other Wolfgang case.
Cool.
But it's that and Steinberger, and I think that's all I have except that's cool. But that's really all I have to show off. Nothing else new since the last time I've been here.
Well, awesome.
That's cool, man. Wow.
A lot of good stuff.
You guys, man. You guys have seen my pedal board. I need to upgrade to some sort of space station looking something. My pedal board is all Velcro and duct tape and staples and chewing gum. It's bad.
Staples and chewing gum. Great.
Yeah.
The rest of yesterday.
The rest of yesterday. Yeah. Circus of cool. Yeah.
It's a long time from nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, man. Yeah. Dave Lucy, man. Awesome, man. Very cool. Very cool guitar.
It is. Sure is.
But once I get the drop-in replacement from Chris, this will probably just be going up on the market the same day.
Right. Be careful. Don't break the headstock on your ceiling fan.
Yeah. Don't want to break the headstock. Man. I think it might have fallen off already.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know. Terrible jokes, terrible jokes, terrible jokes.
Yeah, well, you know, if you do break your headstock on like a regular guitar, it instantly becomes a Steinberger.
That's true. You just slap a Steinberger. What do you want to call this thing? A headpiece? Just slap one on there. Good. Put some double ball strings on. I don't know how you're gonna tune it.
What's up, Jason Mello? Jason Mello says, "What up, Dave and Johnny?"
Hey, dude.
Don't forget Dave and Joe too.
I think when he said Dave and Johnny, he was talking about me. He's talking about this Dave.
Oh
Yeah.
man! Wow.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. He didn't even say Johnny. He said Joni. So he was talking about Lucy and Joe.
I mean, don't you usually go by David anyways?
I go by whatever anyone wants to call me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's as far as we take that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it.
Man.
What is it with the show and the laughs tonight?
Well, I don't know. Better to laugh than to cry, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't see the chat box. I mean, I'm afraid to open the chat box in case I'm the one causing the
I'm reading it.
the lag,
I'm reading it.
No, I'm looking at it. You're good.
You know?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
that's
I'll try it. I'll try it again. I mean,
I don't think it would be on. I think it's what David Allen Wright was saying. YouTube.
Yeah, it's on you. It's on YouTube's end. It's not.
yeah.
It's not you, Johnny. It's
Okay. I just opened it. 24 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
Here, let me fix that. We're at 25 now.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Nice.
Yeah. If you guys dig this stuff, give it a thumbs up, please. That really helps us out. Bubba James is saying my chat box didn't crash YouTube. Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah, because for me, it's always spinning. Because you guys know my problems with this laptop. I can never see the video. I see all I see is the chat box. The video is always going like this. So, you know, I'm thinking because I'm the one running the thing from here, maybe I'm the one causing the lag. But yeah, I know that's just weirdness. Citizen K and Johnny, did you put together that stealth from the neck you had just hanging around? No. Oh, that thing. No, that neck that's hanging around that Ron gave me.
Ron.
Yeah. No, that will be a guitar eventually. I'm getting a body probably around NAMM time. I'll actually get the body while I'm down at NAMM and then bring it back and make a guitar with the neck. You can't see it; it's over here. But yeah, no, that's just a guitar I just slapped together from EVH Wolfgang Special Parts.
That's a year old now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, over a year. Right?
Okay. Yeah, something
December? Like that. Yeah, it's been over a year. Yeah, I gig with it. I played it Friday night. Eduardo is saying
the, made in China neck special, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it would have a bird's eye fingerboard and stainless steel frets.
Mm-hmm.
Are there birds on that neck?
There should be. Mine does.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think.
Not much, but they did. It's not much, but they did some. It's like,
let me see.
Is there such thing as single A? Because that's probably it. But,
Okay. All right, I see it. The bird's eye are actually they're all on the fretboard side.
Yeah, it's only
on
the fretboard.
The fretboard side is a little bird's eye, and then the back of it
is
is different. Yeah.
Yeah, cortisone on the back for strength, and the USA's are that way too. But Dave knows that.
Oh yeah.
You got 2 of them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Zipkin says he remembers playing that guitar, meaning this guitar, when I finished it in May of last year. Okay, so I've had it for a little while.
At least.
Hey, going on a year and a half.
Year and a half.
I remember that guitar from back then. I was watching your stuff for 3 years now, I think. That's as long as I've had this guitar.
Yeah.
Like, I just set this back up today. It was missing a pickup for months. And I put a PV Wolfgang pickup in just to see how I like this pickup, because that's what my new guitar is going to have. This
Nice.
really is like my
I'm thinking
Strat.
that's probably a really good sounding pickup. So
Yeah, it is. Like, this is my parts guitar that I just mess around with. And I stripped the neck off and oiled it, I think like a year ago, just like the deal on the Music Man's, and it's exactly like you think it's going to feel like.
cool.
But everyone needs a guitar that they just toss around and do whatever with to experiment. And that is this one.
Cool.
That's all of my guitars. Yeah, they all get abused.
A lot of mine, I just get mine to a place where it's just like, it's good, just maintain it. Just let's just keep it that way.
Yeah, I mean, Nesdal and I, we kind of talked about this when we were live with our friend Philip McKnight. We did a Know Your Gear special with him. What was that? A month ago?
Yep, 3 weeks ago or so.
Few weeks, month. We kind of discussed that a little bit, where Dave was talking about how he'll take a $2,000 guitar out to a gig, leave it, sitting there next to the, kitchen or whatever, because if you guys play out, when you go and you take your gear, you just leave it, and you can't always watch the stuff. So stuff can get ripped off very, very easily when you play live shows. Not just by just some random person, whatever, other bands. I had a guitar stand taken from a gig. Somebody took my guitar stand.
That's bad enough.
It was cool. I miss it. It was one of those tiny ones where it's like this tall.
Yeah, and it fits inside your guitar case.
It just you flip it out. You just flip it out, and the guitar just sits on it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
But as far as like what I was telling Dave Nesdal and Philip McKnight was, I'll basically take a guitar. My main live guitars, I know they're going to get trashed. They're going to get abused. So like what I was just saying with, those are all my guitars. They're all, literally, I don't. The only guitar that I really baby is maybe the Ripley, maybe. That's like a strict studio guitar. The Ernie Ball Music Man was abused for many, many, many years. Now, I don't take that out. Although I did think about it for Friday. I thought for a split second, I thought of maybe taking that guitar to the gig.
What did you take instead?
I took this one, the EVH Wolfgang Special. I took that one, and I took my Tele, my Fender Japanese custom reissue Telecaster.
Very cool.
And David Allen Wright is saying something. A close-up. Should I read this, Dave? Is this for us to read? A close-up photo of Ned's custom calibrating headpiece. Huh?
Oh, yeah, I saw that when I was researching things. Ned Steinberger has like a calibrating headpiece for a guitar that's basically on a workbench where string companies will send him strings, and then he'll make sure that they're calibrated and tell them the lengths and such. It's something like that. I really don't know much about Steinbergers other than that. I just have one.
There it is, right there.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
It's
something like that. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Wow.
Two other things while I'm thinking about it. I ordered new pickups for my Cherry Wolfgang, and they're Gibson 1959 PAF ripoffs. that our friend recommended, and this friend has the 25th anniversary, 2015 1959 reissue Gibson, and says these pickups are dead ringers with the real thing. So for $30, I thought I might as well try them out.
So what are they called? Custom buckers?
I bought them on Reverb from. I don't want to like really recommend them because I haven't had them in my hands yet. But I bought them, and they're just called 59ers. I don't really want to say the site because I haven't played them yet. You get what I mean? So I don't want to go.
But it is called.
I don't want to go recommending this store when I haven't received the product yet.
Sure.
So we'll see. But they're gonna have chrome covers, and I thought that looked cool with the cherry, and I'm kind of going for that Les Paul look and sound, but still feel like a Wolfgang.
Cool.
And I'll just take a Dremel to the squared off edges on the plate so they'll fit in the body.
Nice.
No big deal.
Jaden James 104 says, or he asks, what are thoughts on the Friedman Runt 20 and Runt 50, and which would I pick, or which would you pick? I guess we can all answer that question. Jaden James, I haven't tried the Runt series yet, but I know that it's, anything from Friedman, whether it has a PC board or it's hand wired, it's going to be good. So I would take either, depending on. I don't think the Runt 20 is loud enough to gig with, so I would probably use the 50 if it were me. But the 20 would probably be really good to record with, or use as a house amp. Either way, I think you're in good shape if you own one. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's all. What was that? It's all good stuff. I mean, it just depends on there's certain situations for using different things. You can have a bedroom amplifier. You can have an amplifier for gigs, an amplifier for practice. I mean,
Yeah.
As far as the Runt 20, is that like a lunchbox thing?
Well, it's small. It's a smaller. It's not really a lunchbox. It's still in a head case, like you would like a. It's just a smaller plexi looking case, but it's a smaller head.
I don't think I've played one of those. I think the ones that I tried were, I'm thinking small box.
Small box 50, which is
small box 50.
And that's a great head. That's a really great amplifier.
A lot of the videos that I've done have been the Friedman small box 50s. Yeah.
Well, that's one of his top of the line amps. It doesn't have a circuit board in it. That's all hand to hand point to point wired.
Mm-hmm.
But good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Someone's going crazy.
Yeah. How he's getting retweeted. He's got his fans too, and they go nuts and they retweet all his stuff, and that's what's going on. It's all you, man. He's right here. He's hanging out. Yeah.
I got one other thing I'm thinking of. I'm probably going to be using this black and white Wolfgang Chris is helping me make. Well, he's really making it. I'm just going to wire the rest together. We're probably going to use this for a show that we're doing like midway through January. And one of the songs is, I'm probably going to get some flack in the chat for this, but it's an REO Speedwagon song, Don't Let 'Em Go. And
I love REO Speedwagon.
Rich, I do too.
Gary Richrath, the original guitar player from that band, is the reason why I love Les Pauls.
Yeah, that's understandable. It sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning of that song, he's holding the guitar up to the amp to create feedback, and Don't Let 'Em Go is just the first chord. I think it's an F, and then he plays a G, and it's just feedback. And I can't exactly do that when we're playing in a school auditorium and get away with it without being told to turn down. So I'm going to have the sustainer, and I'm going to turn the feedback switch so I can be there fooling around.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So I think people will get a kick out of that because I doubt anyone there will know how it works.
Yep. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Joe, people are talking to you in the chat box.
I see that.
You're awake.
I didn't want to say nothing. Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing to interrupt nobody, man. I don't want to mess up David's either. How you doing, man? It's nice to see you, man.
Yeah, I've been pretty great. I've been on here with you before, I'm pretty sure. We had a talk once before.
Oh, cool,
It
man.
was a long time ago.
I was about to say
But
because
maybe,
I was about to say because I don't remember.
maybe you were watching the show and I was here. Maybe I was on the show and you were watching or something. You were probably on the
Yeah.
show and I was just interacting with the chat. I don't know.
There ain't no
But-
telling, man.
Yeah.
How long you been playing? How long you been playing guitar?
Let's think. I've been playing it seriously, as in not just like doing whatever on the acoustic, but actually seriously practicing for about 3 years now.
Cool,
Going
man.
on 3.5 probably.
Okay, cool.
So-
Cool, man.
And
Good stuff.
especially now that I have that set up over there in the other room, I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
felt more confident about what I'm playing and how
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
playing it when you
Absolutely.
have the sound that you want.
It always helps to have a good amplifier.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It does.
When you
It
stop
sure
worrying
does.
about how you sound, you can really work about like how you play, in my
Mhm.
mind.
That's
at
right.
least.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes. Yeah.
How about you, Joe? How long you been playing?
Oh God. This Christmas Eve will be 30 years. I got my first guitar in 1986, Christmas Eve.
Nice.
I was 16 years old, so there you go.
what was your first guitar?
It was a Strat knockoff, and it was called Memphis, is what it was called.
Sure.
And that's it was real heavy. I remember that. I remember I kept it for years and years. I finally got rid of it. I can't remember what I guess I can't remember what I did with it, but it was a company called Memphis, and I remember I had that and had this little Gorilla amp, and I got that for Christmas on Christmas Eve. And my uncle was in town, and my dad's brother, which he's since passed away, but he took it and tuned it up by ear, and was just playing like some gospel songs on it and singing. And when I saw him do that, it just blew my mind, because I didn't know nothing about guitar. I just knew I wanted one and I wanted to learn. But when I saw him do that, I was like, holy smokes, man. So, for somebody that's never played before and you see that like happen right in front of your eyes, it's like, a pretty big deal.
It is. It absolutely.
It was for me, because I didn't know what to do. And, but it was called a Memphis. Had that for I don't know what, about a year or two, and then my second guitar was a Candy Apple Red BC Rich. It was just, I guess, just the regular kind of Strat style body or whatever. I don't know. It wasn't like no pointy guitar or nothing. Had that for a while, and then it went on from there. But
Nice.
Pickup guitars are great once you really get them playing right. I mean, if you can get them playing right. Like, this
Yeah.
is a really funky looking headstock. It's got this little thing going on here, and like, I have no idea. I bought this on Craigslist for $15, stripped the hardware out, painted it, and here it is now.
That's nice,
So,
man. That's cool.
Yeah, if you can set up a knockoff guitar, cheap little thing, right, and it feels right, it is right. That's what Eddie said, right? Feels good,
Yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
good.
That's right. Yeah. If it feels good to you and it works, that's all that matters, man.
That's absolutely right. Mm-hmm.
That's what I've always felt anyway. We've all had guitars and got rid of guitars and got guitars again, and that's what we do, man. We're guitar nerds.
I'm actually
Hey,
trying
come on,
to-
watch it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. I didn't know you was there. I apologize, sir.
I'm
Hey,
trying
come
to
on,
track down
we
my,
huh?
I'm trying to track down my first electric guitar, and I have been for like a week now. I can't find the guy that I sold it. I know I sold it to one of my friends. He doesn't know how to get in contact with the guy he sold it to. And he sold it to this guy without letting me know first, because I told him, it's like, I sell you this on the condition, if you sell it back to me.
Oh, wow.
Can't tell you how many times that's happened to me, and I never got it back.
Yeah.
If you sell it, I want it back. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I never got it back.
People always
Yeah.
forget to contact you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that a lot actually in the Kramer community.
Mm-hmm.
The Kramer guitar community, a lot of those guys, they all own the same guitar. It goes around to everybody.
It's circular. It's just it's like ship it off to the next.
Yeah.
I've had this for a month here. Joe, try this out.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. I see that a lot, and yeah. So what? So you're trying to find the guy. You found the guy who has the guitar, who What? You're
I
trying to
know.
find somebody that has a guitar that.
Yeah,
Your
I
guitar-
mean, it's not a really special guitar. It's just a black Epiphone Les Paul standard that I could replace for $300.
Mhm.
But it's
But
the
it's not
fact
exactly
that it was
the
your first
same. It's
guitar.
the fact
Yeah,
that
it was his
yeah.
first guitar, so it's kind of like a
So I
sentimental.
want to track down that particular guitar.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why you never get rid of your first guitar.
yeah.
Mine is
I
still.
know.
It's right here. It's not going anywhere.
Wow.
Oh, somebody asked in the chat
Doesn't
how
re-
old I was.
it doesn't really count though, Johnny, because you're missing half of it.
Yeah, you're missing half of it.
Well, no, the neck is on another guitar.
Oh, okay.
Dave, it's the guitar of Theseus. At what point is it different? Is it a different guitar? If you replace every other part, at what point is it a different guitar?
Well, I have a story, and this is a story that Larry Mitchell told me when he first became an Ibanez endorsee. He had a guitar that he used on a tour. It was an Ibanez guitar, and it was so beat up, the body was breaking, everything was breaking. He brought it back to Ibanez in Pennsylvania, and one of the head luthiers says, "All right, go to lunch, and I'll fix the guitar. It'll be fine." So he went to lunch with a couple of the people there, and when he got back, the only thing that was the same was the pickups. Everything else was changed around the guitar. So the body had been changed, the neck had been changed, the tuning pegs, the Floyd on it, everything was changed, but the pickups were the original pickups. So when Larry said, "What'd you do to my guitar?" "This is your guitar. This is it." "Well, no, it's not." He says, "Yes, these pickups are from that original guitar, so it's your guitar." So, that's
Wow.
yeah.
I really don't get attached to pickups like I get attached to necks, and less so bodies. But if the body's the same, I think it's the same guitar.
Mm-hmm.
But necks too, that's where most of the feel comes from, not the sound, but the feel.
Right.
Oh
That's where
yeah.
your hands always gonna
Oh
be.
yeah. Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I remember. I had a conversation with somebody, which I won't say while we're on. I'll tell you guys afterwards, maybe. But I had a conversation with somebody, and we were talking about like Eddie's like original like Frankenstein guitar when it was black and white, or just the Frankenstein and like his original guitar, right? And they were asking, we were talking about if you could either have the body or the neck of that guitar, which would you take? You know, like if you were offered one or the other, of Eddie's original guitar, which would you want? And I remember saying that I would want the neck because the neck is what he actually played.
Wow.
I think I would probably disagree.
Yeah, I disagree
What I
too.
choose.
I'll go for the body.
And I'll tell you,
I want what he
reason.
painted. He painted that. He assembled that.
Right, and the two guitars that mostly identify with that particular problem or issue is the Frankenstein, because Eddie has put 3 million necks on that guitar, and Steve Ray Vaughan's #1 beat up Strat has had 3 necks on it that I know of, but it's the same body, same pickups, same everything else.
Like
so
that body is that guitar.
Yeah,
that is it. People will recognize the body; they won't recognize the neck.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not a good thing if you want to take it out and be like, I'm enjoying this.
But my I mean I know what you guys are saying, but I'm saying as far as what he actually like, every note on all those albums, is played on the neck. So as far as
and the body.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean though, right?
I do know
what
what
you're
you
saying.
mean, but
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Johnny. Exactly, I know what you're saying.
It's like this is just a neck, okay, or whatever. But let's say Eddie recorded, I don't know, pick a record. Fair Warning. Let's say Fair Warning is recorded on with this neck. All those notes were played on this neck.
Yeah, I got you.
As long as you guys know what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're trying to say.
I just disagree.
Yeah,
I understand, but I disagree.
I could replace the neck with something that feels better to me and would allow me to be a better player. But I wouldn't replace the neck if it was his guitar, obviously. But like, you could get a better neck and that would feel better to you probably, and still have that body.
5150 Fly Guy actually says it. So the body is kind of like the main supporting portion and doesn't really wear out. Kind of.
It takes a long time. It takes longer. It fails the least. It's the most reliable part of the guitar. A giant piece of wood.
Unless you drop it enough times.
Unless you drop it enough times.
Right.
And it's probably still intact. It might be missing a horn, but it might still be intact.
Absolutely. Cool.
Speaking of Frankenstrats, probably after I sell the Steinberger, I'll probably be placing an order for a neck for the Frankie body that I have. And I've been tossing around the idea of what kind of neck I want to get on that. Because there's really three main options I can do. I can get the classic Strat headstock. I can get the Kramer beak, which is probably lowest in the running. And then I could get the banana and stripe it like the 5150. But it's between really those two for me right now. Just thinking about it.
Now, are you going to do 21 fret Strat neck if you're going to get a Strat neck, or 22?
It'll probably be 22. But,
cool.
'cause I don't really care about authenticity to that degree. But
yeah, playability before authenticity.
Yeah, for me that's more important.
Cool.
And I still haven't decided if I want a neck to the original spec or if I want a copy of the Music Man neck that Music Craft produces, because I miss my Music Man neck.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's what my 5150 has, and I don't get to play that all the time, so I'd love to have two guitars that feel like that.
Oh yeah,
it's
those
pretty
are
much
great necks.
it's identical to my Music Man. I didn't play them back to back, but it reminds me very much of it.
Cool.
Like the little indent for your fingers, it's there. I swear it's there. Might not be. It might just be in my head, but.
Well, who made that neck? Did Music Craft make it?
Yeah, Music Craft made that Kramer neck.
I wouldn't doubt if it is there, because if it's the Eddie Van Halen shape, it'll be there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it should be there. That's cool. Very cool.
That, and the other thing I couldn't decide was going for the neck width. If I want to go like authentic size or the smaller Wolfgang style size. Basically what he's been using for years now. What do you think? Like,
I like an inch and 5/8, which is regular Fender size. It just feels most comfortable to me. I'm not a big fan of the 1 3/4, which is the R5 nut that's on the Frankenstein. That's kind of always been that way. It's just too big for me personally. But
my hands aren't that big. It's still comfortability first and playability.
Sure.
And radius, I think, was going to be. I really don't know. I don't remember what it was going to be. Probably just I wanted the same neck as my Music Man, really. Just
so that would be a 10-inch. That would be 10-inch radius.
That would be a 10-inch. Yeah. But no one's gonna know that it's not a Frankie neck. It's a
it's
Ernie Ball EVH neck. It's just I'm gonna know, and that's what matters.
Same with my Frankenstein. My Strat neck for it is 1 5/8. I don't, I ordered it that way, so only I know. Well, now everyone else knows, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Do you think I should go classic Strat headstock, beak, or banana?
I can't tell you what to do, man. I mean, I have the beak on mine at this moment, and I have a Strat when I want to change back. But you can see behind me, I've got plenty of banana headstock guitars. I don't think I'd ever put one on the Frankenstein.
I only have one, so.
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to end up with the classic.
I think that's probably the best bet. Plus, that's what's on the original right now, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
One other thing.
Is that a train?
Oh,
I hear a train.
That is a train. I live about 5 houses away from the train station. Yes.
Oh, okay. I got you, man. I got you.
How often does a train come by?
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Yeah. The fret size is probably going to be the standard 6105. I think that's the standard.
Okay, cool.
And I think I might go for the stainless steel because it's winter now and it's not going to shrink
Well,
when they're.
I have,
because I don't want to have to get the refret.
I guarantee you that you'll sell that guitar before you have to refret it. That's how long those frets will last. You have enough guitars.
You have enough guitars. I do.
Well, you have enough guitars that you don't have to worry about it. It's going to take you 10, 15 years to wear those frets down because you have enough guitars to go around to play. I guarantee. If you played that guitar for 5 hours a day, and that's the only guitar you played, and you did that 5 hours a day for 3 years, the frets would start to wear down.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about it. Nickel silver is probably your best bet. It's also the easiest to work with because even if you use stainless steel on a maple neck, the neck is still going to shrink, and then you're going to have a hard time filing down those frets. You're going to break tools.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably
$40 to go standard too.
Yeah, I think it's your best bet. And with stainless steel frets, if it's already in the guitar, like a USA Wolfgang or something that comes built with stainless frets in it, that's fine. But to have one made that way right away, when a neck doesn't realize that it's a guitar neck just yet, it's just a piece of wood and metal together, and it doesn't realize that it's supposed to be part of a guitar, that neck is going to move.
I'm pretty sure these frets are stainless steel.
I don't know because didn't Jeff Babbitt didn't he do a fret job on Eddie's GL2T? I don't think they are stainless steel.
I mean, that guitar was made 20 years before this one was made, almost. David Allen Wright would probably know, but they feel like stainless steel frets. They look like stainless steel frets.
Well, do you see any wear in them at all?
Not at all.
Well, the guitar is new. The guitar is new, Johnny. It's fairly new.
It's not that new.
It hasn't been used a lot, though.
It's 12 years old, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 12 years old, but it hasn't been used that much. It doesn't look like it. It's kept in great condition.
Well, who knows?
David Allen Wright knows.
It's not staying around for long, sadly. But, yeah.
Black Belt, Yellow Belly says, Eddie says stainless, the world plays stainless, period. LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
I was looking for this earlier today. It was on the floor right beneath me the whole time. Johnny's guitar picks still say, find me on MySpace.
Oh, come on. How embarrassing.
It's not going to focus, but it says, add me, myspace.com/JohnnyBean, JohnnyBean.com. Like,
yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
Wow.
Is this your signature on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm keeping this one.
Look at this. I got the same thing, but in black. Look at this.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a small world, man.
Yeah, I wonder where this came from.
It's funny. Adam 022707 says, hey, Dave and Johnny, how do you treat your unfinished maple necks on your EBMM EVH guitars? I treat them like this. Bad neck. Very bad neck. You're a bad neck.
Go to your corner.
You're a bad neck.
What?
You're a beat
go
neck.
to your place.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm a little blurry, but also those necks, they are finished. It's not
they're treated already.
Finished. They're already treated.
Mm-hmm.
They have a slight, very, very, well, they don't have a real heavy,
I mean,
there's no gloss finish.
I think when people say untreated, usually when they're talking about like the Van Halen necks and such, they usually mean, yeah, it's a very light finish, but it's not finished like a real Strat neck is going to be finished and lacquered and such.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's what I would think.
has an oil finish, doesn't it, Dave Nesdal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
It's oil
Yeah.
finish. Mm-hmm.
And every couple of years, you can reapply that oil yourself. They just tell you it's Birchwood Casey gun stock wax and stock oil, I think.
Yeah, and if you play it enough, your finger oils, that'll be enough. Really will be.
Yeah.
Alex Zipkin, I'll check out the photo as soon as we're done here. I don't want to keep looking at my phone, to see photos. So
I think it's around like every year, I'll put like lemon oil or something on my fretboards and just clean them. Well, I clean them twice a year, but I don't oil them. I oil them once a year, usually, depending on the board.
Nice.
It takes. I do that for my Stealth Ebony neck, which really darkens it up and makes it play great. And I've done that for all my. I've done that for my PV Wolfgang. I did that for my Ernie Ball. Kept everything looking great. So.
Yeah,
cool.
There's a lot of people on the internet telling you don't put lemon oil on your maple necks. It's going to destroy it.
Nah. No, it doesn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would do that too. On my Music Man, on the PV. What's actually my GMW actually does have a truly unfinished neck. There's actually no finish at all on the GMW. And then maybe also on the 1984 that I have, right? That's all.
Yep.
There's no finish on that either. It's total just wood.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. But generally, when people talk about oiling your necks or whatever, generally that's for like rosewood fingerboards. Because there's no generally it's for fingerboards. It's not really for like the back of the neck. A lot of times, because most rosewood fingerboards there's no finish at all on the front, but most maple necks, depending, do have some sort of a finish on them, some sort of a lacquer or whatever. Like say that guitar right there, that guitar Nesdal is holding, that fretboard, that's a rosewood fingerboard where you would put lemon oil on the front, but the back of it doesn't need it because the back of it has a finish on it.
Correct. Yeah, and this one, when I first got this one, it was so light. It hadn't been, it had been so dried out because I don't think it had been touched since 1984. And the oil, it just got sopped right into the wood. I mean, I had to oil it twice because it dried. The oil dried really right away the first time.
Yeah, this is actually a lacquered neck. But I sanded off the back. And I actually think it's pretty funny. It has a really beautiful neck on it with tons of little birdies on it. Very small, but it's beautiful. And once you get it oiled, it just shines.
Say like here's my Kramer. This is my first Kramer guitar. This is the neck, right? Now look at the what do you call those divots?
Yeah, it looks like a vintage guitar.
In the fretboard there, in the fingerboard. Look at that. See that? You can actually see the.
You gotta do something
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, but I used to oil this as well, But so the back of the neck was lacquered, but I took the lacquer off, and look what happens when you take the lacquer off. Look what happens when you play
It gets green.
Look, slightly.
Yeah.
Very slightly. Look at that. Very slightly. There's the back. There's the back of it. Yeah. See, look at how it originally looked. Originally, it was that color, and then turns into that,
Well, people, all those divots in that fretboard, people that buy, vintage early 60s rosewood fretboard Stratocasters would kill for that. They love that stuff. They love all those divots. It's part of the mojo of the guitar.
Johnny, someone in chat's making fun of you. It's like everyone else has all these guitars and you just have necks.
Yeah, that's and I'm blurry. Yeah,
you look fine on my screen, but
GaryKramer.com. Yeah. Well, I don't. That's my Joe Wentz voice. Yeah, there we go. Gary Kramer guitars. Yeah, I mean that's how it is. you guys can't see my rack. You know. Oh, come on! You can't laugh at that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Laugh at what?
You guys can't see my stands with all my guitars on them. You know. But
multiple guitar stands.
I do actually have guitars. You know. Yeah, I took this off my Kramer, and then my original Kramer. It has it actually has a beak neck on it now, a Kramer Pacer beak neck maple, which is one of my favorite necks. You know, way better than this. But I'll never get rid of this because this was my first neck. My first real guitar neck was this, and I know I will use it again. But even if I don't, I'll never get rid of it.
Right.
Just because of what it is.
That fingerboard.
Because I was 16 years old playing this thing. Last time I oiled this, I would say maybe, what year is this? It's probably been maybe 12 years since. You know?
Cool.
You should probably do that again. It's still gonna dry out if you're not playing it.
Yeah.
At least I think it would.
Yeah. I mean, you
take good care of it.
You can see it. Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, really, it's more of like, it's a piece of art now, really, more than something I would use. You know, it's just there to remind me of kind of like where I came from in a way.
Right.
You know, that's really all it is to me now. Even though I could use it, I can still use it, and maybe I will. Millhouse, you know, maybe I will put it on. If I get another body, I'll put it on, or maybe I'll make the guitar original again to how it was originally. And I don't know.
Cool. Brick Breaker wanted to know how much the '84 guitar is worth, the 1984 Kramer. This one is actually a custom order one from 1984 slash 1985. I guess it was probably ordered sometime in January of '85. The neck is an '84 and the body's an '85 with a 0 serial number on it. It doesn't have a letter, so the 0 in the front of the serial number signifies that it's a custom order. But Brick Breaker, I have a full-on white '84 for sale, and it's I'm selling it for $2,000. So if you're interested, let me know. And Black Belt, you're very welcome for introducing you to Andy Aladort. I mean, he's amazing. I'm actually surprised that I'm the guy that brought Andy to so many people. I would think that everyone knows who he is. He's really an amazing person and a great teacher. He knows what he's doing, and a great guitar player, an amazing guitar player. So awesome dude.
Joe, what are you playing there?
Wolfgang Special, the Natural.
Oh yeah, the Natural.
Yeah, man.
I was looking like a gold top in the light, but I like
One of
the look.
What's that, Johnny?
That's one of the brand new EVH guitars right there.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Summer Nam.
Yes, sir.
El
Yes, sir.
Natural.
It's called the El Natural, and it's amazing. I love the fact that it's got the dark back and sides. Just love that.
Yeah.
That's the difference between that and the other natural version they did.
Yes.
Back, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's just
Johnny, is that a
opinion.
red? Is that a red Kramer guitar you have in your hands that I see?
Why, yes, it is, David.
Awesome.
No, it
Good
is.
stuff.
It is, in fact. Let me see. Yes. Yeah. Well, this is. I'll show you the guitar just because I was talking about the neck. So there's the neck. You know, I'm saying, now it's a piece of art or whatever. But this is the guitar that it's actually from. This is my first guitar.
Oh, cool.
Kramer Focus 1000, and the neck that's on it now is just it's a Pacer beak.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Right there, Pacer series. There you go, right there. Yeah. I love these necks. These necks, they're so comfortable to me. And I had one years ago. I had to get rid of it. I got this one while back somewhere, and basically just threw it on this guitar, and it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's very cool, and the pickup that's in there right now. I think that's it's a EVH Wolfgang from the Stripe series.
Okay.
Is
Cool.
what's in there, and that's the tremolo that's on there too. It's an EVH Floyd Rose.
Oh wow.
A lot of people would pay good money for that chrome EVH Floyd.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's even got the Johnny Bean guitar pick right
All
there.
right.
I would pay good money for that chrome EVH Floyd to replace
There
the
you
one
go.
with Cherry.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Cool guitar.
John, if you ever think about selling that bridge, I'll sell you my black one.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe
half joking, half serious.
Maybe we can talk about that. But yeah, so anyway, so there you go. There's my and I know this drives Nesdal crazy. He sees this and he's like, oh. that drives him insane. That crust has been on there for I don't know how long, years.
I'll dried up tape.
You know? Yeah. To me, it's cool though. To me, it's you know.
It shows its age.
It's mojo.
You got a sticker residue on there from a 5.
You know.
It looks like a 1 next to it.
Oh.
Really tell.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a 5.
Fanboy alert.
Yeah. Yeah. It did have a 5150 on it at one point because I had the I got 5150 decals for my Music Man. You know, years ago, 12 years ago, whatever. And then I got 2 sets, I remember. So I put another set on this guitar. So this guitar did say 5150 on it for a long time. And then eventually I'm like, nah. So I tore the rest of them off and I just left the 5.
I need to find that size space.
I have this.
My,
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What do you have here?
This is I'm just waiting for the right neck to put on this guitar. This is an original 1983 Pacer Imperial body. USA Kramer.
It's funny because I know this guy.
With the original
neck, you might be able to put on
that. What's that?
This guy Johnny, my friend Johnny, he has a neck you might be able to put on that. I'll get you in contact with him. Hey Johnny, Dave has a spot you might
now, would it?
Yeah, but no, I just said I will never get rid of that neck. Never.
No.
Even though
Johnny the body.
Yeah, even though I might never ever Gary Kramer guitars, maybe I'll never ever I'll never get rid of that neck. Maybe I'll never ever use it again, but I'll never get rid of it because it's a piece of history to me, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, but the more guitars you get or whatever, it becomes more of a rotating. You know, it's like you switch bodies, you switch necks, and you don't even think about it. You know.
Yeah, it used to be for me. Now it's all like, I love what I have, and there's only a few things I'm trying to add. I just wasn't expecting this black and white PV special to come in, but I'm looking forward to that. Then once I finish the Frankie, I think I'm going to be set for a while. But I've said that so many times before.
We all have. It's called GAS.
Look behind Nesdal.
Yeah.
Look behind it.
Yeah, there's a formula for it. The amount of guitars you need is the amount of guitars you have plus 1.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. How many guitars you need? Just one more.
That's right. That's right.
Plus 1. Basic algebra for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Man.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm looking to get another neck for this. I sold the original neck. I shouldn't have, but I did. And once I find another early '80s neck, maybe I'm going to try to find a Fender headstock one to put on this guitar, and then who knows?
But those didn't have those didn't have Floyds on them though, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah.
No.
Some of the Strat ones did, yes.
They did.
Yeah, some of them did. Yeah.
The locking nuts, I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of them did.
Because I know a lot of the Fender style. There we go. Kramer headstocked guitars had Rockingers on them.
Correct, and some of them most of them had just regular, Fender style bridges with like a bone nut or a plastic nut. But some of them before Paul Unkert actually cut the ball off the headstock, some of them actually had Floyd's on it. So that's why I'm waiting. I mean, there are plenty necks to buy, but I'm waiting for the right neck to put on this. I want to get a one that already says Kramer on it with a Fender headstock with a Floyd cut nut on it, and I'll put that on here, and it'll be finished.
Brent.
Sure, that'd be pretty cool.
Brent Xerox says, Johnny, scallop the neck? No, man. I've never been a fan of scallop necks. Scallop potatoes, yes. Scallop necks? No. Never been a fan of those. I don't know. What do you guys think about the scalloped potatoes?
I love
I don't
scalloped
like
potatoes.
cheese. I'm not a fan of cheese, so I couldn't eat
I like
scalloped potatoes.
shellfish.
Oh, I was just thinking about scalloped potatoes recently because my mom, we used to make amazing scalloped potatoes, and
Oh yeah.
sounds so good. But no, scallop necks, I don't know. I remember
I tried it one time. I wasn't a fan of it. It was so long ago, and to me it just felt weird. But that's just me.
Well, what's the theory behind those necks, Nesdal? What's the point of doing that?
Just because I want something that not everyone has.
Huh?
I mean, I already have a couple of. Oh, you mean scalloped?
Scalloped potatoes. What's the point of those?
Yeah.
I thought. Never mind.
Ready in minutes, convenient.
Well, it has to do with how light some. If you have very light touch, it's easier to play on a scalloped fretboard. It doesn't go out of tune. The lighter the touch, the easier it is to play those, and the faster you can play on them. Me, not so much. I can't play on it. I can't play on a scalloped fretboard because I don't have very light touch. I'll always go sharp. The guitar will always go sharp.
Yeah.
You're not actually touching the fingerboard. You just
Right.
Right.
I mean, if you want to have like a pseudo scalloped fretboard, just get 6100 frets put on your guitar. They're huge, and chances are your fingers won't touch the fretboard anyway. But I mean, I'd rather have a regular fretboard and have those big frets in it, 6100s, than have a scalloped fretboard. I'm not a fan. Plus, visually, with a scalloped fretboard, your action always looks high, even if it's not. Because you don't see the wood is farther away from the strings, so it appears that you have high action, and in my mind, I get messed up. So it needs to look like low action for me.
Your brain tells you need to compensate for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I went into a Guitar Center few years ago. You can actually see video, since I vlog,
probably seen
so
it.
much. I did a vlog one time, one of my Vedas, vlog every day, and it was August or April, one of those where I went into a Guitar Center and I found a Hamer guitar, a used Hamer, like one that I would really dig. I'm a huge fan of the old 80s Hamers. And you okay?
I'm fine. Go ahead. I'm listening.
And I found this great old 80s Hamer, and somebody had scalloped the neck. And I remember saying in the video, or maybe I said, I'm like, oh, that's horrible. I can't believe they did that. They ruined the guitar. What? Where's Dave going? Oh yeah,
I almost bashed one of my cats on the head.
Dude, no.
I didn't see him laying on the couch, and I was going to throw this on the couch. And before I did,
hey, come on.
I saw a tail. I was like, wait a second, there's a cat there.
Wait, bad idea.
Bad.
Poor thing.
Don't, yeah. People see me throwing my guitars onto the couch here. Everybody, don't try this stuff at home, you guys. There might be a cat sitting there.
Yeah, he's sitting right here. He's like tucked in the corner of the couch. I didn't see him.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yes. You said something about space tape on your Music Man. I just wanted to say, if anybody has a link to the small font 5150 tape that Eddie put on his Music Man, I really want to find that so I can put it on my gold top.
It's not space tape.
Well, it's just red tape, right?
What? Wait,
It's
on
a-
what?
On the
On the
EVH
Music Man?
feature, the Ernie Ball, yeah.
It's just regular. If you go to like
it's just like red
if
tape,
you go to
right?
like a Pearl paint store or a stationery store, all it is vinyl, and they have the exact size. Just go to the vinyl, where you can get the letters and numbers. There's a little. If you go to any stationery store, they have it. Just get it from there. You'll see it.
First time I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
I have to go check that out.
Mm-hmm. Either that, like a Pearl, Pearl paints, anything that has like a hobby, hobby paints and anything like that, you can find them there.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Mm-hmm. What? Huh?
Well, we've been on for an hour and a half now.
Yeah.
Oh, does that count the first video too, or not?
No, it's not counting the first video.
Are we lagging, everybody? Do we need to start over?
Oh Lord.
I was watching this podcast a few weeks ago, and they were doing a drinking episode. I don't remember exactly why, but apparently they thought they were going for. It's a 4-hour show usually. They were going for an hour, and then the host realizes he never hit the record button.
Wow.
So they lost an hour of footage and had to start over. And they're already pretty gone at this point. So they got another 4 hours to make up for the show. It was really fun to watch. But
Oh man,
Johnny, we're live, right?
I
Yes,
think
we
so.
Yeah, we are.
Are we actually on, you guys?
Yeah.
Pearl Paint is out of business. Nobody says.
Okay. Well, any like hobby shop should have them too.
Yeah. I'll shop around locally, see what I can find.
Mm-hmm. Nobody also says that they have a nameplate for me at Guitar Center for how many times I go there.
Wow.
Dude, I was just saying, was it the last video or this video? I'm not. I was actually taking some heat for this from some friends of mine on Facebook. They're like, John, you're always at Guitar Center, always. I happen to stop by,
Right,
and
sure.
I'm only there. If I'm filming something, I'm filming something, but I'm really not there that much.
Yeah.
You just pass by, see what's new.
Yeah.
Really interesting inside.
That's yeah. But when I film stuff, like when I film a video, then yeah, I am there because I'm there filming stuff and
You might walk in, find one of these on the wall for a really good deal.
How would they have that on the wall? How
Maybe not at a Guitar Center, but
I've seen
hang it on the wall.
I've seen
They
it.
have like a little plastic stand that has like
Correct.
two little divots on the side of the bridge, and
That's it.
there's like a little thing holding the neck that you slide it into. So it sits on the wall like that, and like this.
Mm-hmm. It's in a clear. It's like in a clear lucite stand.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the stand itself sits in a guitar hook.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Huh? Howie is right here. He's chilling out right here, waiting for his W. And then nobody says, but do you have the keys to the bathroom? Me?
Over at Guitar Center.
At Guitar Center?
There's no bathroom key.
You don't need a key, but yeah. Well, it probably depends on the neighborhood. It probably depends on the kind of neighborhood you're in. I've been to many Guitar Centers, and I've been to many of their bathrooms, and they've all been just wonderful.
Nice. Jack Martin, I would like to paint my guitar like the red, white, and black Frankenstein. What spray paint do I use? Well, it's not just as easy as using spray paint. There's a whole thing that you have to do to it, but you can try Duplicolor, and I would get the red would be Super Red 2 Duplicolor. The white is Wimbledon White, and the black is Universal Black. And start there, but you can get Duplicolor rattle can spray paints at any auto supply store.
Mm-hmm.
This one might have been done with Olympic white, but this is one of those. I don't know. It looks good to me. That's what matters. Nobody said the Steinbergers go for too much money. They do, but if you can find a deal, it's a deal. I walked out $1,700 down for
Oh
that
my
guitar.
gosh.
So, and the Transform itself, I could sell for 12, 13 probably.
Yep.
So that's a crazy deal.
See. 31 people watching now. 43 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching.
Wow.
If you like what we're talking about, if you like hanging out with us, give us more thumbs up and let us know you like it.
Thank you for tuning in.
My God, that's loud.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you guys dig this stuff.
Nice coming on saying hi to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I hate taking over your show, just like rambling on whatever thoughts in my head. I hate it, but
oh man,
you keep inviting me back every couple months.
We'll keep that in mind for the next time.
No, I do enjoy it though. you know I enjoy it. It's just
of course.
Yeah.
We have a great time doing this stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Probably like there's 20 minutes of laughter footage in this show, just like in the last hour and a half.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Really a good thing.
Where else would you rather spend that time?
Well,
no more trans tram is being made anymore, Dave Allen Wright says. They don't make trans trams anymore?
They do. They're different, though. It's a different kind of trans tram. I don't think it has the same range, but that might just be me misinterpreting, like, stips as in frets.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a different kind of assembly, and it's not like a drop-in replacement for these. It's a different housing entirely. You can actually pick those up for $900 to $1,100 on the used market. I think they're Steinberger ZT3s. Never played one though. So.
Shoreman Blues says goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna split. Thank you for watching this stuff, everybody. If you dig this stuff, leave a thumbs up. That lets us know that you dig watching these things. And thank you very much to Diamond Dave Lucy. Congratulations on your new guitar, man.
For now.
For now, very cool. Congratulations on all your future guitars.
Yes.
Every guitar that you get in the future from now on, congratulations.
Yeah.
Sleepy Joe Wentz.
Joe Wentz. Congratulations, Joe Wentz.
Thank you.
Congratulations for staying awake through all this. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, man.
Johnny, be nice. He wasn't awake the entire time.
That's something else. I gotta tell you, whatever you're on, dude. Give me some.
What's that, Dave?
Black Belt. It's Wolfgang Wednesday. Yes. Join us for Wolfgang Wednesday.
What is it, Monday?
On Wednesday.
What is today?
Today was Music Monday.
Hey, there you go.
So we didn't even. Real quick. Anybody who's still watching, most people left already, but
no, we got 25 people watching.
24.
It went from 48 to 24, like all of a sudden. If you're still watching this, let us know what's your current favorite? What's your current
Who's
favorite?
Your favorite host? Don't answer that.
Diamond Dave Lucy.
I'll type that in on my account. Here, let me switch accounts real quick.
Yeah. No, for Music Monday, I was going to say this, and we never got to it. You're welcome, Rick. Let us know in the chat box. What album are you currently listening to right now? What's your favorite album? What are you currently listening to? Diamond Dave Lucy, you go first. What CD do you listen to, or MP3?
REO Speedwagon Live at Moon Dance 2013. I've been burning that thing out for a month now.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Joe Wentz, before you fall asleep, what's your favorite CD?
Sounds more like Darth Vader by the way he's breathing.
What do you listen to keep yourself awake?
Andy Taylor, Thunder.
Oh, awesome, man.
Wow.
Does that have Take It Easy on it?
No, it does not. No.
Oh,
They done that. He'd done that for
American Anthem.
American Anthem. Yeah, it was kind of like a special kind of single thing. I remember. But no. But I did buy that single off Amazon a long time ago. I wore that thing out. Boy.
Thunder had a single though. It was Take It Easy. No, wait, was it?
It's not on that album.
No, what song am I thinking of?
We
That
just went over this, John.
we just talked about, yeah.
Yeah, that Take It Easy. That was a single off the Thunder album, right?
Oh man, I love Andy. I love Andy. I miss him. We used to talk all the time, and we haven't talked in some years, but he's one of my. You talk about top 3 guitar players. He's right in there. All right, Nesdal, what album are you listening to right now?
Right now, I'm listening to Christmas music on one of the local radio stations. But the last CD I was listening to was Blackberry Smoke, The Whippoorwill.
Okay,
Cool.
The last album that I listened to. Okay, we got some people saying some stuff here. Adam is saying the VH Chronology album. Nobody is saying Four Non Blondes. Mm-hmm. David Allen Wright, Boston's 1976 listening to it today. Huh? Oh, the Boston album. Van Halen 1. Brent Xerox is saying Citizen Kane. He's listening to Balance. Rick Smith, he's listening to Fair Warning. Don't argue with Johnny if he says it's on the album. It's on the album. Nobody says
on the album.
Maybe it is.
It's Johnny's
I don't
show.
know.
What he says goes.
Probably, yeah. Although it's probably not though. Ace Frehley, Brick Breaker's listening to. Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power. Bubba James is listening to. Okay. The new Metallica, Brian McKinney is listening to. Okay, the last album that I listened to in the Subaru is Van Halen 3. That's what
the other day.
That's what I was cranking. I was cranking it on the way up to Oakland for my gig on Friday. I was listening to it, and then when you leave an iPod stuck in the USB, you turn it back on. It comes right back on, right?
Yeah.
So last night I was listening to Van Halen 3. I think it started over at that point. I think it was on Without You, and then One I Want, that stuff. But as far as anything brand new that I'm listening to, I've been listening to the brand new album. It's a Christmas album by a band called She and Him. They're a duo, and one of my favorite bands. So check them out if you guys don't know who they are. She and Him.
Actually, I think I saw a CD for that when I was in the local music store Thursday. Like,
you might have. It just came out. Yeah. Just came out, and actually, Starbucks actually does a thing with them where they feature. They'll probably be featuring their album. Go up to order a Starbucks, and it'll be sitting right there.
You said Van Halen 3. I've listened to Year to the Day about 3 or 4 times today, just to get my mind thinking about how I'm going to use the sustainer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like mentally practicing playing with it already.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What song was it? I was one of the songs on Van Halen 3. It goes into the guitar solo, and I actually heard like a splice. I actually heard it. Where Eddie does like a harmonic, he does one of those, what you would call the horse or whatever. He does one of those, and then if you know your engineering, if you can hear the stuff, you hear they spliced it, then it goes into the solo. Like it wasn't one take. What song was that?
I can't think of what song has the
whatever songs. Once. The solo for Once.
I was gonna say Once, yeah.
He does the horse harmonic thing, and then if you listen, you can hear it's a different. It's not all one.
I was reading
one run.
An interview from '98 Today that was done shortly after the album was released, he actually had a double neck made if they ever went to perform once on tour. It was a hollow 6-string bass on top, and then like I don't know if it was like a Wolfgang body or something, but just a 6-string guitar on the bottom. And he said he used the 6-string bass for the solo in once. And I haven't seen pictures of this guitar. I tried to find them. Dave, have you ever heard about this or seen this guitar?
I haven't seen it, no, and it's not in the
Database on.
Huh?
It's not.
He's gonna say it's not in the Guitar Man magazine.
It's not in that Guitar Man magazine. No.
Yeah.
Gotta let the dog out. I'll be right back.
Who let the dogs out?
Now we know the answer to that question.
If anybody can uncover pictures of that double neck guitar that he had made, I'd really like to see that.
I know he never used it on tour, and they never played once on. They never played that song live, even though it was a single, because they made a video for it. You know, there is a music video for that song.
There's a video. They didn't release the video though, did they?
No, they did.
Which one of the videos did they make that they didn't release? There's like rough footage of it online.
It was for Once, but it was a remix version. So it actually has different. It's actually different. Like it has extra background vocals in it, and maybe some extra like different guitar parts. Like the song is slightly different. It's the same, but a remix.
Really quick, I just want to thank Mully for sending this to me.
Oh, cool, man! Awesome.
This magazine,
wow, look at that.
This magazine is so brand new that there's no the spine there's
no crease marks.
No crease marks in the spine at all. It's
look
crazy.
At that thing's glossy, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Look at that.
I'm afraid to even open it. But there is one thing I do want to show you guys, which I haven't seen.
Go
ahead.
I was just gonna say really quickly, because Dave Lucy was talking about how Eddie possibly had a double neck guitar made for playing once. That sounds like to me it would be like the guitar that he used in Spanked, but a PV version of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Live, a double neck 6-string bass and guitar.
Was the guitar he used in Spanked, was that a semi-hollow on top? Was it chambered?
I think so.
Yeah.
It
would have to be, because it's like a reproduction of a Dan Electro.
Yeah, the top part, the bass part of it.
Yeah,
those are amazing.
It cost me so much to replicate that guitar, especially if I have to get it chambered.
Well, Dave, in that book, you can show off the Music Man version of that.
Mm-hmm. I could.
I would have loved to see it.
It's in here.
Because I talked to you.
Well, we've all seen that guitar.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen it. I'd love to see it right now. I was looking up set list statistics from '98, and they never played once. They did play.
All right, well, Dave, here's something for you, Dave.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the guitar you're trying to replicate right there with that one that you're getting.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be striped. But yeah, that's what it's going to look like, basically.
But what I wanted to show you guys was a really fantastic photo of the 5150 that I had never seen. Hang on, let me find it.
Yeah, they played Dirty Water Dog 8 times live. I really gonna find the recording of that from in '98.
This photo of the 5150 is just really crazy clean. It's from the '86 era.
The guitar looks like it's already been trashed and dragged everywhere. '86, wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
It's so cool.
Wow, that's cool.
And all the incarnations of it.
Are those the photos that you told me that I hadn't seen?
I don't know if you'd seen it, but those are the ones I wanted to show you. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen them. Yeah.
Do they have the double neck in there? The Ernie ball?
Yes, the Ernie ball. One of them is in here.
Yeah. You sure? No, I think there's 2 of them in there.
I don't think so. I thought I only saw one, but hang on, I'll check.
That's one of my favorite guitars in his collection.
Well, you're thinking, the double necks, the red one, the red Kramer and the yellow Kramer are in here.
No,
yes, you're right. Both double necks are here. Both double necks are here.
And like a either red or pink.
Yes, it's purple and red. Purple and a red one.
Yeah, mine's
There
gonna be
you go.
purple. Yeah.
So the one he played live was the purple one.
Yes.
You never really. I don't think. Well, there was
I've
never
never seen the red one. I've never seen
any live photos of him playing the red one.
But here's another real cool thing. You know the 3 single coil PV Wolfgang?
Yeah.
Well, not only was there a white one, but Eddie has a black one too.
Oh. Well, because they brought both on tour, I'm sure, because they played the song.
Well, I've never seen the black one before. I've only seen the white one.
Adam, that's a book that was printed in Japan. It's a Japanese book. Isn't it? Is it a young guitar compilation?
It's called The Guitar Man. It's not a young guitar compilation. At least it doesn't. It says Shinko Music Mook, The Guitar Man. Revised and enlarged edition. It's not. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, it is young guitar. Right on the bottom. It says it right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a compilation of all the different Edward Van Halen articles that have been in a.
If you look for this book on eBay, it's usually about $100.
Yeah, that's what Sean's saying. Wow. Could you please scan the pictures of the Music Man double neck sometime when you get around to it? I love super clean photos of that.
I'm not going to scan it because I don't want to break the binding of this book, but I'll take photos of it and send it to you.
Yeah.
You have a scanner?
Yeah, especially most scanners, you probably don't have room to get the book in like sideways.
Okay. All right.
I was thinking it'd just be like having the book in the scanner like that and just like hang it off, but pictures are fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's pictures online, but they're not super high quality.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm in contact with Chris Locke about having a body done for that guitar. He's excited to do it. We just have to find a quilted top wide enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could stitch two together, but it won't be book matched, and you gotta have that. So.
Huh? What's going on over there?
I think that would be one guitar that I would have that nobody else would have from Eddie's collection that I know of at least. And I swear, if Chris Hubbard beats me to making that guitar, man, that guy's great.
Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, he's a great guy, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Are you guys good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we know you're good, Joe. We don't like the bed.
Yeah, Joe, you're the one that wandered in here, man.
Oh no, I know that. Oh yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna split. iScanner is a great app, Johnny. Oh, cool. I have a scanner app. I actually have one too. Yeah. I use Scanner Pro. Yeah, Nesdal. I don't know if you know that. You can actually get a scanner app for your phone, and
really?
you can actually hover over the photo and hit scan, and it's actually better quality than taking a picture. It's like, scanner quality. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And they save.
Worth a shot.
Do they save as PDF or I don't know. Anyway, they're cool. I use them.
I know how to open a PDF. I got that covered.
Wow.
Somebody somebody just texted me. Yeah, we're live right now, but we're about to split. But once we're done, rewind the video. I think we've been on for a little too long, but it's all good. It's all good. Come on.
This happens every time I'm here. We just get off talking about tons of things.
Yeah. Hashtag most of Monday.
That's what's great about this show. You never know where it's going to be by the time you can finish it. Or when you
Well-
start, you don't know where it's going.
Yes and no.
Yes and
Yes
no.
and no. Yes and no.
It really depends on the night.
Yeah. Tonight was great though.
Yeah.
Tonight was
Yeah, I had a
awesome.
good time tonight. It was a good
Donnie,
time.
I didn't send you my notes before the show.
Brick Breaker says, "See ya, Howie." Howie says goodbye.
Can we get one more person to like the video so we get to 50? We're at 49.
I see only 48 on my side.
Now we got 50 on my screen.
Oh,
That was fast, and they didn't even hear me say that now. So there's like a longer delay. Like they predicted I was going to say that.
I still see 48 on this computer, but I don't know.
No.
Yes. Yes, they save as a PDF. Okay, cool. Black belt, yellow belly, yellow belly.
All right.
Yes.
Yellow
yes.
Billy.
They do. They save as PDFs. Another hour. Oh
Another hour. No.
no, we got to split. Howie has to go for his W. It's way past Joe Wentz's bedtime.
Oh Lord.
I'm just getting started.
Yes. Yeah. Well, hey, yeah. Come back for Wolfgang Wednesday. This Wednesday.
Now, let me show you guys something real quick.
Huh? Somebody says, "Darn, I missed it." Who is this? They just started watching us.
I never
Yeah.
paint things, but if you saw this on the wall behind me, that's what this is.
Cool.
Oh, cool. You did that
I don't know if
yourself?
it's- Yeah, I did this myself. Yeah, this was a few years back. I think around when I started playing guitar. I was big into Zeppelin at the time.
Nice.
But
We keep losing. Never mind.
Yeah, don't even mention
Yeah.
that, man. That's you can't mention that stuff. You can't even bring it up.
Did I
Yeah.
bring something up?
No, not you. No.
Okay.
No, something else. Dave likes to mention things that he shouldn't. But
Really?
if you dig this stuff, give it a thumbs up. Please. Oh, Rob. Hey, Rob. Not Rob Johnson. Not Ron. It's Rob, the guy from Guitar Center. The guy that I ran into. He's just now tuning in. Hey, man. Rob. He's the guy that told me about the Guitar Center in Dublin, California. It's going to be there. So that's great news, man. Very, very cool. And yes, Rob, yeah, we're about to hang up, but thanks for tuning in, man. And yeah, rewind the tape. I think we've been on for like 2 hours. Well, yeah, to me it's all tape.
You can probably skip my parts.
Well, that's without a doubt.
But that was the whole show. Okay. All right, we're gonna split, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stuff. Ron Johnson, I don't know where he is tonight. He's at a ball game or something.
Yeah, he was watching the New England Patriots lose.
Okay. All right.
He's not going to hear that. He doesn't watch this show.
I don't think
he won't be on it anymore either. We fired him.
he doesn't even watch it when he's on it. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Rob is saying. Okay. All right, we're gonna split. Thank you guys for watching this stuff. Websites. What's your website, Dave Lucy? Do you have a website?
I have an Instagram page, Diamond Dave Lucy. No spaces. Check it out.
That's right. I remember you from Instagram for like a couple years ago or something, right?
Years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. Joe Wentz, what's your website, man?
TheJoeWentzProject.com.
Can you spell that for me real quick?
Yes.
Joe
Wentz, WENTZ. TheJoeWentzProject.com.
Got it.
The Pats are winning, apparently. 802 Blues says.
Whatever.
Okay. Dave Nesdahl, what's your website? Okay. All right. Thanks for watching this, everybody. Keep rocking out.
Oh, yeah, my band's website, foolsband.com. There's nothing on there yet, but there will be sometime. All right. We're good.
Cool. Foolsband.com. Check it out.
Foolsband.com.
Foolsband.com. All right. Check them out. Thank you for watching this stuff. If you dig this stuff, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know you dig the stuff. And come back Wednesday. We'll be doing a Wolfgang Wednesday right here, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. All right.
Dogs on that show.
Rock on. Oh, Wolfgang Wednesday.
Yeah, Wolfgang Wednesday.
Wolfgang Wednesday.
All right. I'm gonna
keep rocking out.
The show.
Johnny Bean, JohnnyBean.com. Our Facebook for this show is called EVH Gear Live. Go like that page.
MySpace.com/JohnnyBean.
There you go. It's still there. Yep. MySpace does live. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.